Guys, so today we're going to be talking about Leprechaun, and this is said to be a classic, but not a classic horror in my opinion. Right off the bat, I just want to say that I did really enjoy this movie, although so many plot holes, so many faults, so many issues with it, and it's so campy, and there are children screaming in the background again. I'm so sorry. So this stars Jennifer Aniston, and it was actually her first debut film. She had done previous work, but this is the first time on the big silver screen. So she's very young, very different kind of actress in my opinion. She very much changed over the years into a better actress, of course. She grew over the years, and so this story follows a leprechaun, as you might have guessed, and right away I watched this with my boyfriend, which made it that much more enjoyable because we can make fun of it together. And right away we saw the first opening scene where we just see the leprechaun and his gold, counting his gold on the stairs, and we were like, okay, we cannot watch this movie, like it looks so bad. But we were like, hey, we're gonna give it a chance, give it another like 20 minutes. So it follows this leprechaun who's looking for his gold. I guess it was stolen by this guy O'Grady, who we see in the beginning, and he locks him up in a crate and puts a 4-leaf clover on top, which is basically the leprechaun's weakness. A new family moves in. That's where Jennifer Aniston and I think Warwick Davis comes into play, and they move in and to like spruce up the house or whatever, and that she's an LA girl, she doesn't want to be there, but there's this like hot guy who she wants to impress, so she's like, okay, I'll go in the basement, I'll do this, blah blah blah, whatever. And they release the leprechaun, and well, one of the guys does, and the leprechaun, okay, I will admit, this had so many funny aspects that made it so much more enjoyable. The transportation alone in this movie is hilarious. The way the leprechaun gets around. And it became a game between my boyfriend and I to point out all of his superpowers and try to keep a list of them, because he has a lot of powers and yet he cannot go past a 4-leaf clover, and he has no sense of feel where his gold is or how much he has. We thought that was kind of funny because he has all these powers, superhuman strength, he can teleport, yet he cannot, when he picks up a bag of gold, sense that there's one missing. He has to sit there and count it. Maybe that's one of his other weaknesses, is the gold, much like the 4-leaf clover. I don't know, but it was funny. We didn't actually think we would enjoy it as a comedy because, I don't know, we thought it was taking itself seriously, but then like, you know, 20 minutes in, I was like, no, this movie is so self-aware that it's supposed to be bad and supposed to be funny. And we loved that part. And he disagreed with me at first, but I was like, no, there's no way they would do this and not be self-aware about it or not know that they're trying to be funny at this point. They definitely know. It's definitely not considered a horror. But, and I'm not even going to say there's disturbing elements. Actually, there was one with the pogo stick I thought was pretty bad. Some aspects were kind of like, oh my gosh, that's kind of gross. But other than that, honestly, it's more of a comedy than anything else. So definitely give it a try if you're looking to laugh. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, especially if they don't believe that the movie knows what it's doing. But it definitely does. I mean, there's no way it could be this movie and not know. We are going to watch Leprechaun 2, so if you want me to review that, please let me know. I think there's 6 in the series, so we're going to go as far as we can watching them. We rather enjoy them a lot more than we thought. Yeah, we've all heard about it, but I've never been interested in it because comedies are just not my kind of movie, but the fact it's a black comedy, if I had to watch a comedy, it would definitely have to be a black comedy because I am not into comedies at all, but this really truly is funny in my opinion, so it fits my sense of humor. That being said, not gonna fit everybody's, so some people probably think this movie is really bad. What do you think about Leprechaun? Do you think it's a classic? Do you think it's a dark comedy? Do you think it's just a comedy? Do you think it's a horror? What is your opinion about it? It's pretty much, you know, up for debate because there's so many different aspects to this movie that make it so entertaining. You let me know down below what you thought about this movie and future requests you want to see me review on this channel, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. These kind of movies that are pretty bad are kind of my guilty pleasures, so, you know, anything that's kind of like younger people in it, like teens, college student type age groups in the woods, kind of my thing.